What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. The small account is doing well, up about $100 today. The Amazon swing over the weekend worked out, and we opened a crowd position. So all time up over 150%. And we're going to get into SoFi and some other dip buy opportunities I'm seeing in the market. So if you enjoy these videos, please like and subscribe. Check out the Patreon and Discord, and let's get into it. All right, so let's get into the SoFi news. Obviously, after hours, many people know about the secondary offering. That's why you see it down, pretty much just dropped off a cliff after hours, but I look at this as a sale. Now, luckily, I did lock in my Leap contracts this morning. They were up quite a bit, and the reason I like Leaps is because there's no stress on when the pop happens, but obviously this morning we did get a nice little pop over $24. The Leaps were up because I did get them last week when SoFi had fallen to around $20, so, locked in some nice profits there. And just rinse and repeat. So now I can, buy those contracts back tomorrow if SoFi continues to be red. But basically, this is down because SoFi announced secondary offering of common stock by selling stockholders. And this is non-dilutive. It states it in the article right here that it says the offering consists entirely of shares of common stock of the company to be sold by the selling stockholders and will not change the number of shares of the company's common stock that are outstanding. The company will not receive any proceeds from the sale of shares of common stock by the selling stockholders. So I believe this is an overreaction. We could see some more red tomorrow, or this could be a great dip buying opportunity. We'll just have to wait and see how the market reacts to this. And the reason I say we have to wait and see till how the market reacts to this is because when you hear an offering, they likely automatically panic sold and thought of dilution. Whereas now, if it's digested and people understand it's not going to dilute the shares, maybe we see a bounce tomorrow and SoFi comes back even stronger. But, I'm seeing good articles on SoFi. This guy's talking about he's buying more. And it's funny, when SoFi's going up, everyone's loving it and they want to keep buying it. But as soon as it's going down, the psychology really switches. But this guy's summary of SoFi is that it's been a monster since his article. And he is impressed with the gains. He's averaging up on his cost basis because he knows more is coming. He believes SoFi is going to revolutionize personal banking and finance for Gen Z. SoFi is experiencing growth on all fronts, projecting to have its first $1 billion revenue year and is executing on its branding strategy. The investment isn't just about making money for me. I believe SoFi is helping to improve financial literacy and providing tools needed for people to achieve financial independence. And then taking a look at the 1 day, not much has changed, and it's actually going according to plan. So as you can see, post-market, we did drop down on that offering news, but it actually lines up perfectly with our yellow line right here, still holding very well, forming this handle. So hopefully we get that bounce and break out back over 2261, head all the way up. This will likely take some news though, and that is pretty much coming soon here within the next 1 to 2 months, I believe. So I'm just being patient with this one. As far as the chart, everything is still valid. You have the same resistance points, same support levels. We're still holding that very well. I believe it wicked 2140 after hours, but still holding pretty good. And then just really quick, some other dip buy opportunities I'm seeing in the market, and that's starting with Disney. So this one's down, on Disney Plus subscriptions going down. It's not growing as fast, but there's a lot more to this business model. I feel pretty safe holding Disney, so I did add shares to my retirement account. It's Disney at the end of the day. I'm really not worried about it. And it does appear to have filled that gap from last year. 157 is where I would see the bottom. And then now we have a gap to fill above. Buyers should step in soon here, but really not worried about Disney. Added some there. Chewy, I don't have a position in this anymore. Swung it a while back when it sold off. It was under 65 bucks, which is a pretty solid swing. There's still a gap to fill above for Chewy as well. Then PayPal sold off on earnings, as we can see here in the earnings came out. It was around 229, dropped all the way to 200. Added some shares there and just being patient on that to recover. DraftKings has my interest again. Same with Penn. I know they're going through issues with China and gambling and all that stuff right now. I haven't even started a position here yet. It's just been in a huge downtrend, so kind of waiting for the dust to settle there and may be interested in a trade for DraftKings or Penn. SQ, one that I love. I like buying this one around 225 or less, but it did have a very nice pump today before kind of selling off again. But keeping my eye on Square, 225 or less. Then Lemonade, if I could get this one under 60 bucks, that would be ideal. And this one tends to kind of pump and dump. So it'll go to 60, kind of pump to like 65 or 70, sell off again. As you can see here, 65, sell off, then 67, sell off. So it's been pretty choppy. Just another one I'm keeping my eye on. I do see a lot of upside here because, it's been in the hundreds before. It likes to kind of sell off to 60, bounce all the way to 100. So just keep my eye on Lemonade. So that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Somewhat of a slower day in the market. Hopefully it picks up the rest of the week and we get some bigger moves that we can trade off of. But let me know if you're buying SoFi on this dip. Please like and subscribe and have a good one.